All right, man, listen, when the hate don't work, they start telling lies. It's good, y'all. I'm God's favorite podcaster, the Line Wire legend, 3 Phone Jones and all that. And I'm here with some special guests. I'm going to start on my right side.
What's going on, y'all? You heard the voice, you saw the face, you made the choice. I go by the name of DeVell Greer. How y'all doing today?
That's what's up. And then I'm going to go on this side.
Hi, I'm dark-skinned Keisha, model service, bartender, all that. Yeah.
That part.
Hello.
That's what's up. And we got another special guest.
Hi, I'm Tavia Smith, and I just like do my own thing. So
That part.
a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
That part. Okay. So like I was telling y'all before, like we got a lot going on with this one. This called the Battle of the Sexes episode. And for anybody watching, let me just throw this PSA out there. This episode was recorded in 2003 when there were only 2 genders. So you know what I'm saying? Don't attack us if you believe it's more than one. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, we ain't there yet. But anyway, I want to ask y'all like different ones, and then we'll say who's better at what, like which gender, so male and female, and then you can explain why or why not. So I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna ask you first, and then we'll go around. So who do you believe dresses better, men or women?
Do I have to say like either or? Can I say
Whoever you think is best.
Well, I think that I don't want to say women, but I'll go towards women.
Okay,
'cause I feel like it depends on the person.
Sure. How about you, Keisha?
I say men, because they can be comfortable.
Yeah, I wish they could see my feet right now. Got the buddy
Got us hanging off at the end.
Yeah, I was like, go do a picture of it. DeVell, do men dress better or women?
I think women.
Okay.
I think they're more thoughtful, intentional with their dresses, and how they dress.
Yeah.
They can suit up for any occasion. Yeah. And I think for the long part, like men are starting to come up. I mean, we're starting to put more pieces together, and men are a lot more comfortable with accessorizing now, not just like a watch or a hat. Like I got a bracelet on, don't mind the headband, but like a bracelet and stuff like that. Like it didn't used to be like that. So like I think men are coming up, but I'd say for sure, like for the most part, women got that on lock.
Yeah.
A good dressed woman, shutting it down.
Shout out to Shein, you know what I'm saying? Her fashion. I know like 3 women right now that got a shopper cart full of stuff on Shein and they just ain't bought it yet. They're just sitting in the cart.
She's going
got the
fire
wish
right
list.
now.
Pretty much.
That's what I'm gonna say.
I'm really wearing fashion over issue.
I mean, y'all definitely got more options.
Yes.
You know?
They do. They have the men now. They're coming with the men and then like the couple stuff.
But they're coming with like...
Yeah. I mean...
Like y'all remember when Fashion Over Men dropped?
Man,
that was not me that
It was trash. It was trash. It was just like plaid stuff at first, and like shorts, like, but it took a while. Then like they started getting a little bit more comfortable,
Right.
And with shoes too.
And it was a little bit more creative
I think
tui
they shoes still whack.
Yeah.
I can't
Shoes still
They
whack.
haven't worn the right, but I see some men wearing
They're like
like
H&M shoes.
some shoes. Cause I don't know, even like off-brand shoes is more popular now than wearing.
Oh yeah,
brand name
yeah.
shoes, so.
I think that's a good thing for
Yeah.
that. But I'm just saying, like, for the shoes on Fashion Nova and on Shein, baby,
They not that good.
That part.
Nah, like
Ain't
not
it?
for men, no.
get your palette up before you start making that.
I think the men
bold
still
choices.
stick to the little name brand for right now.
That part. I think so, I'm going
They
women
could dress
too.
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna go women
I
too.
think the men.
Yeah, I know, but like to me, I feel like women are, they just got more options. I feel like.
I think for
women-
cozy, we got.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you ain't gonna do designer, then you gonna thrift it, and then I feel like women you could do all that.
That is
plus
true.
more.
You know what? That is true.
So I'm gonna go women. So we.
Okay.
And even
I'm
at the
keeping
same
tally.
part, women can wear men's clothes, and then that's a whole
That's
thing in
true.
itself. They got like, you know,
Okay, so we gonna agree on women for now.
yeah, y'all got it.
All right.
Y'all
And then we'll
got it.
start
Y'all
to
got it.
develop.
That's an easy one though.
I know, yeah, I'm starting light. As you can see, it's starting light, then
That's one-sided.
it gets like readily like more
It's gonna get a little
critical.
bit more,
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get more
Debatable.
harder as we go. All right, so I'm gonna go with you with this one on DeVell. Do women drive better or do men drive better?
That one is like, don't give me no eyes. It's men. Come on,
Men
now.
drive better, okay?
Okay, listen. I ain't
Okay,
got no hate in my heart for the lady drivers, but
Men drive reckless.
we drive more recklessly. But for the most part, most men, they're driving that way intentionally. They know what they're doing. They're more reckless, but they're in control.
Right.
I've seen a couple situations middle of the intersection, and it's a lady just about like she don't know what to do.
Right.
There's more than once, and I'm like, we can drive recklessly, but we know what we're doing because this ain't generalized. I'm just saying. We be driving stupid, but we know how to control it. If you see a woman in the driver's seat doing that, she don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I love that you just smile like, all right, wait till it's my turn. Keisha, do
The whole curve oopsie things is for real.
Yeah.
right. Do men drive better or do women drive better, in your opinion?
Crazy.
Just because how he labeled it, yes, because I've been in car accidents too where I a slow reaction. So
Okay.
I'm
glad we agreeing. So
Look, I be on Fast and the Furious.
he made that clear, but they are reckless.
for sure. No, yeah.
We're
gonna throw that part.
stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
We stupid.
Facts. Okay, Tavia, do men drive better or do women drive better?
I would say men, but I drive good. But when I first started driving, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't see nothing, so I was hitting.
That's easy because it was the first. Yes, yeah.
For real, I couldn't see nothing.
Women drive more
But
carefully.
I think
I'll give y'all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think men drive better.
But if y'all in the situation,
Yeah, I had slow reactions.
There you go.
I drive smooth, like
I'm glad we agreeing so far. I thought it was gonna be like, okay.
I mean, these toss-ups right now.
All right, yeah, these are easy. It's gonna get more.
Yeah.
It's gonna get more intense as I go down this line. Okay, I'm gonna start with you and then go around. Who's better at giving gifts, men or women?
I would say women.
Okay. Why do you think that?
Because we put more thought into it. Men, they think about things, but it's not like what we think about. It's different levels to how they think, but it still means something just in their way, in their own way. We want to I feel like women like to go all out and do extra and stuff like that and big to make a statement.
You know what? I feel you. Keisha.
In my situations, I'm gonna say women
Okay.
for that exact same reason. And like our stuff be more from when I get a man something, be more expensive than what they gave me. So yeah.
That part. Okay. DeVille, who's better at giving gifts, men or women? I was asking.
We've had this discussion a couple of times before when it comes to certain holidays. Men give better gifts.
Okay.
Women are probably more thoughtful with their gifts, but men do give better gifts. When we think about birthdays, when we think about Valentine's Day, when we think about Christmas, there's a certain standard that men have to live up to that women don't get that same stigma. All we see on the internet for Valentine's Day is, what did this man do for you? What did we hear for the women's side? She made chicken Alfredo.
Wait. But Valentine's is not for the man though.
No, I was just gonna say that. You got a point.
Yes, which is this Saturday.
When did Sweetest Day when did Sweetest Day become an actual thing?
Well, for me, my family's from Chicago, so it's always been a thing in my family. So I'm sorry.
I like
Sweetest Day.
People,
But if we talking like in the whole, Valentine's Day is known throughout the entire nation.
I'm just saying.
Pulling up. We got a whole.
Heard the man on
We
Valentine's
get a
Day.
bad rep if we don't come correct on Valentine's Day.
For sure.
And
I got flowers,
I mean, we slide through Instagram and all we get is, look what such and such did for this person on the internet. You got to live up to this expectation now. And what the men get? We get a basket with some socks and some Jessica drawers.
Okay.
And they all, a polo hat and a shirt.
I would say
Look, I like the polo socks.
Hold up, though. I mean, that stuff
They cool.
brings up though when you get to put it in it. Is it just a basket or the design and
We talking men give the Gucci bags
I'm
with
with
the
you.
Chanel, and they get.
where they at? What am
I ain't never got
know
that,
what?
but I've seen men.
I mean, I ain't never got none of that stuff either. I'm just saying
Stuff
from what
like
we
that.
see
We don't do that like
on the
that.
World Wide Web.
Yeah.
And men get some Alfredo and some.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. So to that point, I think I'm going to probably lean towards men because I think men have to be more creative. I guess the question is who gives better gifts, but
Men have to be more creative. Women are
yeah.
more thoughtful.
yeah, I
With
think
the
women
gift.
are more like, what's your favorite color? I'm gonna get it in this. You know what I'm saying? I think women
Exactly.
give. I think women. It's weird. That's how I say it, but I think women are more thoughtful and men are more like creative.
We got to come correct.
the gifts be better if they're more thoughtful? Because
That's a fair point. I agree.
That's fair.
We'll see that with that
wouldn't the
logic
gifts be
thing.
better if they're more thoughtful?
Yeah, but what you want? One gift
You know
or 10
what?
gifts?
Yeah. I'm with you.
I don't know. Honestly, if I give a man a gift, it let's say for instance, for Sweetest Day, it wouldn't be just a gift. It would be gifts, multiple gifts.
Yeah,
I'll take them out to eat. I'll do certain things to make that day special for
And that's
them.
great. That's good.
I'm with you. Yeah. I mean, I talked about it before. I did like a crazy gift a couple Valentine's Day ago. I did everything I'm not comfortable doing.
Talk your stuff, yeah.
Usually, I got like rose petals. We got the hotel room. I got her like put the initials on the bed with our, you know, the heart. I got our favorite candy.
Talk that
You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
Talk that
So
shit.
me, I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
thoughtful.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, I think we give good gifts.
He
but,
planned it out. You
Yo,
know?
probably never gonna do that again.
That's what I was
You know
gonna say.
saying?
You
was for the
who else gonna deserve that?
No, it was for the
don't let
person
a
you did
bad-
it for.
Right. Don't let
Not
a
for
bad
everybody.
Bunch in the bunch mess up the
And guess
whole
what? That shit dead now.
Bluehill podcast on all streaming platforms. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably gonna men. Just maybe I'm biased, you know what I'm saying? I'll openly
We
say
biased, yeah.
Because I went crazy for my gift, I ain't gonna lie. Like I ain't never
And I just say we do get a lot of pressure on
yeah,
our gift giving abilities.
Okay, well
I mean, it depends on the type of woman you dating, though. Because
Not even that. I would say like just being a man in general,
Like
not
how
our
you're
significant
viewed as a
other,
man?
how we're viewed as
Okay,
like, you
gotcha.
know, I've
I
had
ain't never had a man go out for me no holiday, nothing. I always
Never.
go out.
I'm
So
gonna say
waiting
I got the treatment that he just said. I always got the decoration treatment.
I ain't never
but
had none of that.
I never got no Gucci. I ain't got none of that.
But I'm gonna do the Sweetest Day. Yeah, I'm trying that out.
Right.
But
fellas, get these girls some Chanel bags.
Yeah.
man, we gotta do
Do
better.
that.
Please.
yeah,
So I guess we could put a pin on gifts.
We're gonna
I ain't
split
lie.
that down.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think this is gonna be close, but I'm gonna just ask it anyway. I'm gonna start with DeVille.
What you gonna say?
Who's better at planning events, men or women? Look, yo, the eyes is crazy. You know the answer to this question, my brother.
yeah, you know the answer.
It ain't close, I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna get more difficult as I go along. Yeah. Better at planning events.
Planning events.
Yeah.
I would say women come with an itinerary.
Okay.
Damn, this one is hard for me.
Really? I ain't gonna lie, to me it's easy.
What you got? I was.
Just say women. We talking women.
What you got?
I gotta go women, bro. I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
women, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's women. Look, sometimes I come into my head like think like, I'm gonna do this tomorrow, this tomorrow, this tomorrow, this tomorrow, and I got in my head. I wake up around 11 o'clock, walk around the crib, and the schedule is all messed up. Like if it comes down to like me like planning something with somebody else, like, yo, it's in shambles. It's in shambles.
But what if you plan it by yourself?
Then it's gonna get done when it gets done.
What you be? Okay, that's what I'm like.
I'm gonna go with the flow type person. Like
Yeah.
I can't come like that. So like that's where like having a significant other like that actually is good at certain things like that. Keep me on my toes and like puts a little like pressure on me to like, okay, I really should like start this and stuff is a little appreciated because someone with an itinerary and a planner like that helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, it might happen today or tomorrow.
Yeah, I think this is low-key proving a point that women are better at planning events.
Planning,
But
yeah.
Do y'all...
Women are better.
This is across the board, yeah. That's,
Cool.
That's a sweep.
We plan ahead.
I agree because like I was gonna say that I said men go with the flow. They kind of think it's gonna go this way and it doesn't go that way. But
No.
they don't understand
And we have
how
plans.
it's gonna go, and then we get mad. It's a whole thing.
But we also have it where if something don't go right, we got a plan B.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
That's real.
We always do.
I'll just go home.
For sure.
Yep. Yeah, they give up, and we always like. But wait,
We gonna try again tomorrow.
Yeah.
too late.
It's crazy.
All right, I'm gonna start with Keisha on this next one. We all was on agreement with that one. That was.
I could have just showed job.
Yeah, I just checked it
I
out.
had women, yeah.
I got the marks and I'm
I
like,
started
women-
thinking about it a little more, but then I'm like, what am I thinking about? It's the ladies.
That's women, yeah, for sure.
The ladies got that. I want it to be. That's my pride right there, but
No, it's them. I can't.
I'd be lying. Yeah, we down with that.
Women got it locked on that. Weddings, parties.
Oh yeah, it's 2 weeks. We are going to this place at this time. Be ready.
Yep.
For she
And men forget.
what we doing?
Like
Like I'm finna go play. I'm finna go hoop with the fellas. Like what did I tell you 2 weeks ago and a week ago and yesterday?
You ain't even dressed and got your stuff out, nothing.
Right.
Yep.
Holes in my
Yeah.
drum.
That's how it always goes.
Yeah. Shout out to them. God bless them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with you on this one, dark skin Keisha. Who's better with money, men or women?
Oh. Yeah.
Honestly, on this topic, I can't pick women or men. It depends on the person because Women have shopping issues and spending money.
I feel like you answering the
But
question.
men have gambling issues and all this other stuff they do with whatever else they do. So
Okay.
I can't answer
Okay,
that. Honestly.
that's it. Okay.
I mean, I pay my bills first, then I do all that. So
No, for sure, for sure. Devon, I'm gonna come to you. Who's better with money, men or women?
Okay, I would say this comes down with like women being better planners as well. My answer is basically like a legacy thing.
Okay.
Back in the day, if the man worked like, 13 hours at the steel mill or the coal mines or whatever like that, he would come home and give the check to the wife, and then the wife basically used the money for the bills, bought these things, household
Bring that
items
back.
and everything like that. I don't know about
bring
that.
her back.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
So I would say like better with money. Obviously now it's a mess across the board. I would still probably lean towards women.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean people got shopping habits and everything like that. You can't stop that now. Women be going like shopping sprees and everything like that, but men be doing that too. Like we be trash. Like dudes be buying stuff for their car.
I know
That's our shopping habits and stuff like that. Like,
brother.
like when I actually started like actually getting a couple of dollars, I just started buying Jordans. Like I was just buying shoes and everything like that. But I mean, obviously if you get your bills and everything done like that, you got a couple of dollars left over, you can do whatever. But it just comes down to, making sure you're managing your money. I still gotta lean towards women. Being better with the money, everybody down right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm cool with my money, but I got a couple friends that are like, 2K just dropped. I'm about to buy all the VC up, and I need a P5, and I need a controller and everything like
that for
that.
them.
Right. Yeah.
I already got my P5. I ain't got to worry about that.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, it's weird, but I still lean towards more women.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go to you next, but I absolutely disagree. I think men are better with money. But okay, I'll put it like this though. Only because maybe it's just what
You
I've
ain't see
seen.
Bottle Wars? Y'all seen Bottle Wars?
No.
Do you know what that was?
Well, no, what is it?
Okay, so obviously
I'm going with no.
you said your bottle service and stuff. This took place in the South where it was bottle wars basically. Who can buy up the most bottles, and they were just pouring them down. I mean, they was taking Ace of Spades, Casamigos, Patron bottles, and just pouring it out, and it was a flex to see who could buy more bottles. The only person I saw win in there was the bartenders and the owner of the building. But it was a bunch of dudes lined up, chains, Jordans, like the whole like club look, just pouring bottles out. And I'm like,
What?
we know the markup for bottles in the club.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. $30 bottle of Casamigos is $450, $600, depending on the spot. And they're just taking it and pouring it out. Talking about flexing.
But look, I don't think
Better with money?
because those gentlemen went crazy they money that all men are bad with money because of that. And it's the same thing with women. Like
Who go to the
just
strip
'cause
club
it's
more?
Bluehill podcast on all streaming platforms. But what I would say is just because those men are bad with money don't mean all men are bad with money. Just the same with women.
But
like
I feel like I get what he's saying because, like I said, I'll pay my bills first before I go shop.
don't do that, yeah.
I'll take care of the responsibilities first, and then
Okay.
You gonna put your nails over buying a meal?
No, I'm gonna eat first.
That's the point.
I'm saying, yeah, inside baby, I eat first.
I'm just throwing that question out. Like, it comes down to priorities, but some people like are stupid with it. Like,
I got you.
I know people that ain't got it, but they'll hit the strip club up and
Listen, God bless those gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? That ain't none of my business. But what I will say is,
shout out to all of them.
Yeah.
They getting their bills paid and everything.
Yeah.
But
I ain't gonna lie, I still do. Because like to be fair, you can kind of go to extremes on both. Like I know women,
everybody got the extreme.
They got sugar daddies and stuff like that. Whatever money you could have spent.
She said,
with that
where?
sugar daddy money, right? Whatever money, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Uncle Earl, you know what I'm saying, paying these bills.
Ruben.
Ruben, you know what I'm saying? He in the back, you know what I'm saying?
He got that hat, that golf hat.
Yeah, that part. But I'm saying there's a lot of like they'll spend the sugar daddy money up, they money.
Oh yeah, going crazy. I mean, obviously there's extremes to it. Yeah,
Right, that's what I'm saying. You can look at extremes on both. I think just when you meet in the middle though, men are usually a little bit better. That's my opinion though. But
that's fair.
Next, better with money, men or women.
Honestly, would say it depends on the person.
Yeah.
I've seen men that don't have no money and they be trying to spend money that they don't have, and they don't have food in their apartment and stuff like that, and they barely can make. Like I've seen that. But me, I mean, I have money problems too, so I'm not gonna lie. But my mom don't. and
Shout out to
my
bro.
dad kind of do. So it's like, it depends on the person.
Mm.
All right. So who would you lean toward, I guess, if you had to pick?
I would say more men because I do see men that be just working.
Okay.
And women, we like to do a lot of things. So I don't know.
Okay.
I would say men.
But you guys still think about it.
And this is if you got $1.
Right. Is the women bills paid? Is they, is they doing what they supposed to do before?
Girls that don't have.
Well, you
you know-
friends.
True.
I've seen that they don't have no money. Like,
But they'll be showed. I mean,
yeah, they be out all the
My
time.
family, I come from a family that all the women, baby, they go get us. They make sure they get and take care of what needs to be done, so they got to worry about nothing first, and then they take trips and do all. I don't know. It depends.
I'm with you.
I just say,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's closer than people think, but yeah.
yeah.
And I praise y'all because y'all can go to the club with no money and come out having the time of y'all life.
do that.
Technically, let me tell you.
no.
not really.
I done
Don't
seen
ever do
that.
But you don't have to speak for much.
Ain't got a
Right.
dollar in their pocket, but have the
Listen,
best time of their
I
life.
never go to the club broke. One.
You should.
Facts.
You
You
should
should do that. You
But you
should.
can't.
But you can go on a low budget, look, $50, $60, you know, because once you get in there, women.
Because ladies
they
get
buy
in
it.
free.
No, that's after 11 o'clock.
If you look good, hey, shawty, let me buy you a drink.
I already know.
And you can maneuver that to a few different, obviously be safe, but y'all got a little bit more, a little leeway with that.
That's
y'all
true.
can bend the rules, not break them.
That's true.
We do.
Shout out to you. Shout out to the ladies.
Okay, so we can move on from that one. I'm gonna start with you on this next one. Like I said, it's gonna get more intense. Who lies more, men or women?
Men. The reason why I'm gonna say that is because this is experience. So I don't know about everybody's experience.
We all
I
got
feel like
experience.
Okay.
I'm gonna just tell you how it is. I'm just honest. So I'm gonna say what I'm doing, what I'm not doing, just because. But men don't. Like, you have to kind of like pull it out of them, or they kind of go around the
And they lie.
question and try to make up a lie and seem like it's gonna make sense. That
You said I was with-
in their phone. Like, no, you have to go back to the. It's men.
I'm with you. There's Keisha. Who lies more?
I'm with the same. You literally, you have proof that the man is out here doing whatever he's doing, and he's still gonna lie. Y'all broken up 2 years. He still, I did not. I told
swear to
you
God I didn't.
We all know you did. It's
I thought
okay.
everybody could get the juice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can say though, I feel like women. I'm not gonna say they lie. I would say they
Y'all bend the truth.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah.
been some things.
We've talked about that also when it comes
no,
to
like,
telling
It's
this.
not lying. It's like tweaking it a little
It's
bit.
tweaking it, yeah.
With all the information.
Talk or something at some points and then stuff over, come out.
Or change.
Yeah, we don't, we try to go around it, but it's still.
I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy. But I want you so far. Go ahead, Devon. Who lies more, men or women?
I said men lie more loudly,
Okay.
but women are more elusive around the lie. I got it written right here. I said y'all cohesive with it.
Yo.
Men will be. I mean, it's just like it is what it is. Like you can tell they lying because they're terrible.
Yes.
They got it all on their face. Like you can tell they lying from a mile away, and you can tell. But I think women are a little bit more like divisive with it. Like y'all can bend it to the way like, damn, maybe I'm tripping, and y'all can just get y'all way about it.
Sometimes. Yeah, not on the
I split it down the middle. I think still men are.
Yeah.
He's stupid.
I can't. I ain't gonna argue with y'all.
I'm a good liar, but I don't care.
I can't lie at all. You gonna know. I'm like, let me think about my lie real quick. I say it like that. Like, damn, let me think about the lie. Hold on. But
Being theater trained,
I
don't need to lie. But sometimes I'll be like, let me see if I got it real quick. Nothing big though. Like little, what they call little white lies. Nothing crazy.
I think we're too grown to be lying. So
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel like
We gonna be saying that till we 80.
You know,
I'm with you.
just
Okay.
play games.
All right, so we all in agreement on that. Men lie more. I'm gonna start with you on this next one. So we established that men lie more. Who is more sneaky?
women.
Yeah. I was gonna
It's not a.
So wait, women
Didn't even take a breath.
play that.
Men lie
We
more.
ain't
but-
good at that. Listen,
Okay.
They wants
we
this
got that
game
down.
on.
Let's be honest about it. They first of all, they know when they do it. Like
All right.
Scandalous.
it's just like, come on now. Women though, we just okay.
Y'all know.
So men lie more. Women are more sneaky.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we have reasons to be sneaky because men lie.
Yup.
Yo,
I was
Okay.
just gonna say.
I'm just saying.
She finna have the crowd going up on that one.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
I can't wait. I hope these comments is crazy.
They finna go up.
Who's more sneaky, men or women?
I agree. Women
Women.
are.
Okay. DeVille. Oh, I'm sorry. You can explain.
Yeah, keep
Oh no, I was just gonna say that I think they know when we are being sneaky, but they don't say it until like maybe we say something or try to like I don't know how to explain it, but y'all know.
I mean,
If you know, you know.
yeah.
I got
Just
you.
how we move.
I got you. DeVille.
A smart man could be more, but women, it's just in their blood. Say y'all DNA.
Yeah.
I agree.
When need be, y'all top flight sneaky artists. Y'all got y'all ninjas.
Man,
Sometimes you gotta get your get back.
that part.
Damn, it gotta be a get back though?
Sometimes, I mean, most of the time, men causes things for women to. I'm not gonna say men. I seen women do it too, but it's more men that sit up here and do things to women, and
To
it's
make them
good
do it.
women to make them be like, all right, you know what? Let me put my foot in the water. Let's just go ahead.
Dabble real quick.
But we don't have to be like on a whole little. The men leave too much mark. Like when they do this, they do that. It's just proof of that. I don't know. We just it's.
I think
Like
our
you said, in our
sneakiness is not really sneaky. Like our breadcrumbs be like leading the whole trail. Like
Right.
I done seen some of my friends get caught up in the dumbest things. I ain't pointing no elbows, saying no names or anything like that, but I've seen it like on IG, like scrolling through somebody's stuff from like 200 weeks ago, a like and a little eye emoji from 10 minutes ago. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Women reads that.
And
We
y'all-
read it. We read it.
Fellas
always
like every
can see
single
it, though.
post on
We don't
Instagram.
try.
You ain't gotta like every single post, bro. If you gonna do something, like, come on now. Like the DMs is not, they not quiet no more.
For me, it's that people get caught up at the club a lot. For me,
And y'all on camera every single angle too, because everybody got their phones out at the club.
yes.
And
You always
everybody
can see
got a friend. Look,
Yes.
I ain't been in the club in a
Everyone
minute,
has
but
a
I got
friend.
friends that go to the club. They be like, bro, guess what I saw? I don't care. I don't care.
And who was that? That person was with blah blah blah. They was in. Yep. They left the club together too.
Tight, man. They use the same parking lots. They go to the same 3 clubs.
That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I think we in agreement again. I can't argue that one at all. Yeah, it's definitely women.
Yeah, y'all got
I just wanted to put that on the record though.
which
so
isn't good. It's not
women,
good.
men
but-
lie more, women are more sneaky. That's what we established. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start with you on this one. Who gets more jealous, men or women?
I guess women.
You think so? Okay.
For the simple fact, like, for example, we just kind of already said it. Like, if we see that you like something on social media and you're not supposed to like something on social, like, we don't even try. You can just see it because it just shows you. Like, we'll have a problem with something that small. There's people that have problems with that. I don't know. Men don't really get jealous by certain things.
Yes, they do.
Not like no, not
to the
like
extent
certain
that y'all
things,
do.
unless they're really insecure.
Okay,
Not how we get
Right.
jealous, because I know I could get jealous. So
Well, you can have a man best friend and have a man. That's an issue still to this day, and it shouldn't be an issue, but it is.
Right.
But I mean, I could see for me.
Yeah. Talk to
I
me.
say I don't know, cause for me, I am a social media person, so I do peep things on social media, but I don't just take it in the head like, oh, booty bam bam. I sit back and I let it add up. Then I be like, all right, you know. But no,
So who do you think gets more jealous, men or women?
It's tough.
there's been a lot of men though that I've been.
okay, I can say off of my friends in their situations, I feel like women do.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because it'd be like the dumbest stuff they get mad over, or they feel some type of way over, and I'd be like, it ain't that serious. But they be like, yes, it is, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
So I guess, but for me personally, I feel like men get in my situations.
Yeah.
It was the men, like,
For sure.
because I have brothers or people I went to school with that I call my brother. And they, but that ain't your brother. That's because you went to school with that. You know, I'd be like, you mad?
Right.
You ain't even like that.
At first, till the pressure start getting on you.
No, nah, baby, not over you.
You know what? Okay, Deville, go ahead. I'll let you go. Who gets more jealous, men or women?
Man.
You think so? Okay. All right. Why?
I think women get jealous over smaller things. Men get jealous over like a lot bigger things. I don't know. maybe I should flip that. Look, we all jealous. That's all.
Right. It depends how
There's a lot of things
you are with that person.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that don't
feel
bother
about that
me,
person.
but then I can start piecing things together. That's when it starts to That's when it starts to get me.
Like, yeah.
I really was gonna say I've talked to some men that they would get jealous off of my social media a lot. So like I don't try to be friends with
Like
them.
why you like that post? Why you commenting
So
on
how can you
that?
say women then? You know,
I said women, but I was gonna say there has also been men that have been jealous. The ones I've talked to,
tough.
but I would say women because
we gonna just have to say it's in the middle because
Yeah.
I don't know.
What you got?
I ain't gonna. You know what's crazy? Our answers are flipped. Y'all both said women. I feel like it's men. So this is why though, right? I'm gonna put that.
We
down.
got perspective.
This is why. This is why I feel like men are more jealous and their jealousy is worse. Because women is more like outwardly jealous. Y'all be like presently jealous. Like you can tell when a woman mad about something in terms of like if I'm with one of y'all and I'm hugging a girl in front of y'all like for way too long. You know what I mean? Like y'all gonna be like.
Your hand was on her back a little too long. I counted 5 seconds.
oh, you gonna get the look.
Keep it to
Better
2
move
and move on.
Men are more like jealous on the inside. Like it'll be more internal where they like
Y'all tell us later.
like I'm like
But that's the problem. It all stacked together and become one big thing. Like
Yes,
I'm like
I agree with that.
I feel like it's worse for men though, cause like it's internal. Like I was just saying, like
always
we won't
fight
say it,
later.
but we'll be mad about it.
and
like,
then
we
parts
won't-
of insecurity start coming
and it just
into it
slowly
too.
creeped on over time. Like, yeah, by the way, I didn't like what you did, you know what I'm saying, last week with this.
And last week,
Yeah.
It's always
why you didn't say that then?
Right.
It's always like
But see, I think that's worse though. But like women be crazy, you know what I'm saying, sometimes with they stuff. But at least I'll know, like it'll be right there, or if not right there, the next moment when you get, a chance to something. Exactly, it's more in the moment and present. So I think men are worse with that.
Yeah, y'all bring attention to it. We like that.
Yeah, it'll simmer. It'll like heat up, and then once we already mad about something,
It's another thing.
right? Exactly. That's weird though. I guess you can't argue both, but I would go men with that. Though, on my opinion. Okay, so I'm gonna start with you, DeVille, on this one. Who's more selfish, men or women?
Men.
Really? Okay. Why?
Well,
Look, you had to think about it.
I got men more selfish.
Okay.
Wait, no, look it. I got men first, and then I crossed it out, then I said women. I don't know. I'm not would you say it's like, when you say selfish, would you say more like, what was I thinking of?
This is all aspects. Like who you think it's more about them in the relationship?
Okay, then women.
Okay. All right. Why do you think that? Why do you think? Hey, why do you think that?
I'm finna catch hell. I just feel like in a relationship, y'all killing
Take
me
your
with the eyes
time
right
Yeah,
now.
good.
I'm just listening.
I don't know how to explain this without explaining it.
Sure.
Go ahead, explain. We listening. You got
You got all our attention.
What you say?
Opinion.
because I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take your time, my brother.
I don't even want to go now.
You can just.
Look, I got nothing going on in my hair right now. Like, and all the
you wanna
words
say-
are jumbled.
Women are more selfish to you.
I think women are more selfish.
Keisha,
I want to go last.
Oh, you want to go last? Who's more selfish?
Okay, I would say men based off of really, because if you're like a woman that submits, you're more so like thinking if a man actually leaves, but you're thinking about like you're gonna like make time for that man just being as a woman, and as if you're being mature and stuff like that, you're thinking about him, stuff like what he needs done, stuff like that.
Okay.
If you're not like that, then maybe it goes a different way. But I would say in my experience, I know I'm not selfish. I would do anything for somebody that if I like them, I would do almost anything if I could. So yeah, I think men.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll let you go last. I ain't gonna lie, it's close for me, but I would lean more towards men just because what I've seen. So maybe this is my personal experiences, but I know men that, act crazy out here, like in terms of what they do, like how they act, when they with their woman then versus when they around the homies. And,
Oh yeah, the self thing. Yeah.
Well, no, just like that too. But no,
Yeah,
like I'm
man,
saying,
on ain't put her, man. What's whatever, where the bitches at and everything. When they girl, they all dolled up and
Yeah, when they know like they got somebody at the crib and then
they
like, how
come
they
too
act.
comfortable.
Yeah.
So they too comfortable.
Yeah, maybe
it
that's
is.
what it
Yep.
is. But I think men, at least from what I've seen, they act crazy once they not around them, but when they around them, they a whole different person.
Okay, in that aspect then. Okay.
Who's gonna say Keisha? Yes, yeah.
So, look, talk about shit.
I agree with him. I mean, honestly, because like back in the day, it was different. Women, I feel like women was selfish back in the day. Now, this
Y'all had to.
generation, how we were,
Y'all had to.
I feel like men are very selfish because women really do whatever they can do for a man, and they just don't messing it up, don't care, don't appreciate it, don't none of that. So yeah, I 100%. I'll say men 100%.
Okay.
Like no.
I had it.
Yo.
Okay. Listen, the words are starting to come into my head from what I was
How
saying.
many times have you heard about a woman financing a car for a man or getting something for a man?
Oh, Lord.
Let's talk about it. Apartments, all of that. Let's talk about it. And then men are so they don't do that. Like this generation just messed up. They don't do none of that.
Let me flip your tax money.
No way. That's bad.
I'm just saying, but you hear that a lot from one side and the other. Women are selfless.
No way.
And I think it's just, kind of like how you guys are built. Like you're just natural.
in our nature.
We gotta come back from that because maybe they really running over us.
They want to reclaim it.
That for it.
And not all men are like that. I'm not saying that.
No, for sure.
I'm not saying that, but majority of them,
No,
Because of society, that's really why.
yeah.
For sure. When you right,
them
you
to
right.
do
You
that.
just dropped the bar right there.
But to argue that, like this, everything you said is completely true. Look I'm just here to play devil's advocate.
Right.
So I had it jumbled. Like that's why I was calling right there. And I promised somebody I wasn't gonna stutter. And here I am going It just needed a second for the words. But just to argue that, like I see a lot of like relationships now are basically put on the men to say basically what I hear from a lot of women, especially on the internet. Like this isn't anybody I know for sure, anything like that. But it's a lot of what have you done for me lately? We need to keep up to a certain standard. That's why we were talking about like, men, when you approach this woman, do not lie. Don't put up a facade. Show her your true self, because when you put yourself on a 10, that means you got to be a 10
the whole time.
every single time. You got to probably bring it up to a 15, because if that's what you're expected, that's why we see these beginning dates on the internet, like, oh, he flew me out to France. I just met you.
Yeah. That's crazy.
We had the whole thing at the Cheesecake Factory.
Shout out to the Cheesecake Factory. That's absolutely first date.
I mean, that was hilarious because, shout out to bro. But I think we're put on like a certain pedestal that we have to maintain to even, I would say, earn this woman's level of respect or their time, that we have to keep going that. And it's more, what have you done for me now? And you have to keep doing that. I have to give you this. I have to get you this. I have to maintain this in order to just say hi. I've seen people.
I feel like that's more on trying to keep up with the stars, like
which is terrible.
What is the
Society, that's what I'm
society.
Keep up with the
Because,
Joneses.
Let's be honest, like in relationships now, like
A lot
right
of it is
now here in
financial.
Minnesota, it's relationships where the men at first you're right, they were catering to the woman, make sure,
And then they slow down.
They slowed down, but that moment they slowed down.
They got comfortable.
It went right.
But it went from
months and months and months and months. And then the woman like,
You get tired. I get it.
Where you like, it should start small and then build up.
But y'all not going to take small.
Yeah, we are.
Y'all not going to take small. You are completely right. It's going to depend on the women. But like, if this is my palate and this is what I want, like, if I want that time of day, like I've seen people like cash out somebody just to be able to keep up a conversation with them. Look, you ain't never gonna find that on me. Let me tell you right now. Listen, the internet is not real. Stop doing this to these people, because like Mick said, these women that talking about they want a 6-figure man is getting cracked down in somebody's garage right now. So
Bluehill podcast on all streaming.
on all platforms.
Or like be close. You can't like make nothing and expect.
If I approach you, like I still want a certain level of it. So I'm just arguing, like I've seen that too. So
right, but it's just like when we're dating now, or looking into that, it should be where we are on the same page of agreement and understanding. And
absolutely.
you're able to. I wouldn't get with somebody that can't handle me or I can't handle them.
Exactly.
Like I just wouldn't. Like I really tell men like I tell men if they come in my DM, and I ain't gonna lie, they be fine and they be.
Do they gotta come correct?
No. Some of them be out my lead. I'm sorry. I don't. people call me bougie. I'm not bougie though. Like you gotta really get to know me.
You got a
That's not
preference,
me.
so
I don't want somebody that want all this expensive stuff because they gonna expect me to get them. All no, but
expensive shit.
look, I got kids. Let's run that back. Get on my. I need somebody on my level. You above me. I'm fine with where I'm at right now. But then I also have people that's beneath me, and it's just like.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with having someone that you think is under you. Like it's like, look at you, look at me, make it make sense. Like
No. It's not even about the looks for me. It's so much.
no, I mean like in just what you expect and what you think of.
Right.
That,
It's just what I want in my future, what I want in my life. What do you want in your future? What do you want? Like sometimes it does not
segue.
match.
Yeah.
It's me the okay. No.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Like you have children, you're not gonna expect some dude to be like, yeah, we flying out to, you know.
Nah, I can expect that. I ain't gonna lie. But it's gonna be
Yeah,
like.
but you have to set up.
gonna be like-
you gotta set up babysitting. You have things that you like. Hold on, wait a minute. Tomorrow, like I got things I need to do, and he's like, you with it or
Put
not?
stuff in.
There's people that are like cool with being bare minimum and all that, and you want to like go above and have goals. And there's people that don't have goals and think that you're okay with that. No, I'm not okay with that. Like I have goals. I want to go somewhere. I'm only like 27, you know?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm with you. Dang, that's crazy. All right, cool. So I don't even remember what we was really talking. It's
great to have the expectation.
Who's more selfish?
Oh
Yeah.
We got off.
No, it's cool. That happens a lot.
I blame me.
No, so I think men are. Do we all say?
We agree.
Okay.
He said women.
I was just playing devil's advocate, but
His answer a little bit, but
That part. Okay. So that's funny. I like that. All right. So this next one, we'll start with you, and then we go into the other topics. Who do you think argues better, men or women?
a better.
Better arguer. Yeah.
I wouldn't say a better. I wouldn't use that word.
Okay.
Men don't really like to argue.
Okay.
Women like to get their issue out then and there and think that's the good way. Like I've been learning certain things. So that's not a good way to approach it. We have to like leave our emotions out when we're trying to approach the problem that we have. So when we do all of that, it just goes left and then it doesn't get resolved. Yeah. So I don't know, I wouldn't say better, but more? To like pick, I would say, I don't know, because like I can't say, I can't really say, because we don't use good communication, I would say, when we are bad, both of us.
It's bad communication.
We don't. So I don't know. Okay. Can't answer that.
All right.
I feel like when women are venting, men think they're arguing, and sometimes they're not. Now, women can argue, but I feel like when women vent, men take that as argument.
It's not so much an argument, you just getting it off your chest, and then it just comes off that way because you're putting your emotions into it.
Okay. Who would you say?
Okay. I mean, since you say it like that, I understand that. So, but
like you just had a bad day, but you're bringing up
someone. How can you say they? You know, like.
Yeah. Which I think arguing over text messages is bad because there's no context in it.
That's also bad.
Like outside of you using exclamation points and all caps, like I don't understand where you're coming from in a text message. So I would say like either on the phone, FaceTime, or like face to face. If you need to get something off your chest. But like, yeah, I ain't finna argue with you. I ain't finna sit back because we come in with like either we don't bring emotions into the argument. We bring what we think is either the logic or the fact. But you guys come with like, this is how it made you feel.
Yeah, that's true. So
the argument it's just not finna line up. So then it comes down to what you felt was right was wrong, or our facts just ain't together.
Yeah.
So that's a hard question when you say
it is.
Who's better to argue? I think men, because we're more, I would say, I want to say like calm, but like more collected into like trying to figure out what the argument is about.
Yeah.
But I mean, women can say they are because
I get you.
They felt disrespected or something like that. I don't really understand.
I don't think the delivery is always good. Like
I'll let you go, Keisha. Who do you think argues better if you have to pick somebody? No one.
What the like? Yeah. I'm in between with that, but I do agree, dude. Our emotions do take over a lot. Yeah. So
I think
when we care.
Yeah.
When we don't care, I want more people. Okay.
And I'm gonna sit on the couch. I'm gonna sit on the couch playing PlayStation. All right. Headphones back on.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, does anybody used to ever deal with in life? If you ever send me like a long text message in a paragraph or something, I didn't read it. I just I was like, just call me.
I'm gonna hit you with
I'm not gonna read all that. Like I'll text. I'm not reading.
Send them the meme. That's a lie. It's not reading that, but
Or
I feel it.
or the thumbs up.
My legacy is I feel
thumbs
it.
up, it's crazy.
The thumbs up.
I've done that, but I'll like if I see like a 4-paragraph thing, I'm like, I'm not reading it. Just call me. I'll hear you curse me out. I'm not finna read. You know, you misspelled
I'm like, so what's up, bro?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not reading that, you know, in my life. But where you guys?
Not in this time frame. Not in this time
You
frame.
misspelling words, I'll be missing. I'm like, that's like thinking. Then I go back to the store like, what I this?
And iPhone just
And I'm
spell
like,
Oh, then you gotta
that's annoying.
no,
Look.
like, you know what I mean. Forget it. You know
you gotta spell it out, delete, check that word and everything, and you still mad to his sin, bro. You
Because look,
hot.
nobody when they're mad and they're texting, they don't spell check. Did I spell this right?
They don't
use
spell check.
punctuation on this. Nobody in their mind doing that while they angry. Like, no, I'm gonna get this off.
Like, bro,
Finna get
what's
this
up?
out. I'd rather you send a voice message, just an angry voice message.
Yeah.
Nah, if I haven't been mad in a real long time, but if I'm that mad, it's just yelling into the this.
And I done seen that in the car too, like pulling up to somebody in the car, and he just, and I'll be like,
Yeah, pull over and say how I feel when that happens. You can send it if you want.
I'll be like, bless
So
him,
you
bro.
said the voice, right?
The voice message.
What's the other one called? When you talk to the phone, it texts.
Yeah,
but it is like it still be wrong.
still be sound
Yeah, because you talking so fast and you so angry,
I don't use that.
Google can't keep up with it.
No.
Look, I'm a call if I gotta.
She texted me a paragraph so long before we had got into it. I just told her, I said, I'm not reading this. Then she
Like, Facts.
Blocked you or something?
You blocked me after that. I just text back, I'm not reading this. She blocked me. I said, okay, listen.
I'd rather you just call though. If that's how you really feel. Like if you gotta, get it
After
down.
having
block
6
people.
paragraphs.
I'm talking to you right now, but you gonna text me 3 paragraphs.
She did 6, and it's like this phone. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm reading the whole Lord of the Rings right here. And you expect me
just call.
to? Do you expect me to come up with a response? LOLK. Like,
I'm gonna just call. If I see it now, I'll call. Like, look, what is it?
bro, I gotta clock back in. Like,
Just
I'm not
start
spending
from
my
the-
lunch break reading it.
Yeah, facts. Start from the point 1 and then we'll get there. Okay. Look at my boy.
And another thing.
Okay, I know y'all wanted to talk about, the undercover brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? We could discuss that. I'll let y'all start because, I don't know how that even happens.
Take the floor, ladies.
So
What are the signs, though?
let's okay. So
Yeah.
so he want to know how you find out that somebody is either undercover or if they're not straight.
Yeah, like what are the...
Like, so for instance, they put on a game like they're straight and they're not. Like, for instance, the signals, the hands, and it was the silky shirt.
Okay, so for me, I'm not gonna say I knew signals. Maybe I ignored it.
Okay.
That's probably
She definitely ignored it. It was signals from the hand, the way he was moving his hand. Now, remind you, there are men that uses their hand, but they're completely straight. I have cousins that's like that. But
It's the emotion in the hand. If it's a little too,
hey, thank you. I just told you to the car. Yes,
You
it
can
was-
tell, yeah.
He was doing a little bit too much. Like, I was just like,
okay.
Then my brother and him got into it, and the way he was, I was like,
He was doing the jazz hands. That's what they call it. The
spear fingers.
no, the fuck he wasn't.
Anyway,
He was doing too much of this for me.
like I didn't notice anything, but after I stopped like messing with him, I hear like people that I don't even know, or like somebody like maybe seen us or something. They'll be always saying, "Oh, they just got like a weird vibe from him."
Okay.
Everybody would say that, and I didn't know that. I didn't realize that because I'm kind of like
how
attracted
he
to
was
weird
acting.
people anyways.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that thing, but.
You was blinded by it.
Yeah, I guess I was blind to it. And he likes certain things. I'm not gonna say about it, like talk about it right now, but he likes certain things.
Yeah, Bluehill podcast. So, look, we love everybody here. You know what I'm saying? This is not the way you like to be loved. You know what I'm saying? God bless you.
Be truthful to yourself.
Thank you.
Facts.
Truth.
It's just
Show your truth. It's 2023. We love you.
Also,
We
when I
love
would
you.
I would say certain things like I don't like gay people. I'm bisexual.
No, for sure.
There's no problem with that. But I would say certain things. I forgot what I said, like about a TV show, and there was gay men, but I don't want to see gay men kiss. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
not what I want to see.
You know what?
But it was something I said, and he kind of got like offended by it, and I was like, "What do you mean?
Like, what's wrong with it? Like,
Yeah, it's just like, why would you say that?" And then he said, like, what if I was like gay or something. Like, how would you think I would feel?
He tried to
That was
open
weird.
it up
Yeah,
like
and
he-
I didn't realize that. It's
But she didn't want to listen to us because we so
She was blinded by. Okay, yeah.
COVID hit, and y'all know everything was closed down at 10 o'clock. So we were still partying
Crazy.
at the house and stuff. So she brought him around, and everybody around like,
Everybody had that.
like, what's up? Like,
That's
what's
you
up?
for real, or you just your friends?
So everybody like it's like reminding we hang around. We have gay people in our we hang around gay friends. You know, we're open to all of that. So they like
everybody thought that, and I didn't even know that.
So I'm telling her like, okay, something not right with him.
The gaydar is going on.
Nah, something not right. But she ignored it. 2 years later,
You been to Atlanta, huh?
no, but
Yes.
No,
I got her stories.
I heard a lot of stuff.
It's crazy there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
you know, so
Yeah, I love that too.
Yeah, but later on he told me so that he likes.
At least
What
he
you
was
like,
truthful,
something
but
like
I mean, you probably didn't appreciate that it took so long,
right,
Yeah, I don't know
Because
why
you were
he
still
had to tell me
blinded
that
by
long.
the light, you know. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: what are those like signs? Like, I guess that you should like look out for. I know we were talking about it a little bit, like, but I guess what since you like, I guess some
finna write
questions.
it.
Well, no
You look like you
man.
finna write them down.
So I'm trying to.
If I wasn't gay or whatever, no man should ever be offended by you talking about gay men, like ever, because no straight man. What did I say? Yeah, no man that is straight would ever be offended by that because they don't care. Like, I don't know. It's just, that's one thing. And no straight man, I guess, is going to want to do things, weird sexual things. I'm not going to say.
She finna
Blue
get,
Live Podcast.
she finna get double D in here.
But no, like other
it's
things.
okay with being a freak and being nasty. It's
Yeah,
okay
but-
when you.
But there's certain,
Extra nasty.
but there's certain lines that you don't
Yeah.
think someone should cross if that's
Yeah.
not their.
Yeah, I just was like, I'm just a person that, like I said, I like to do things for a person.
Was it things
it was
that
just
they
like that.
requested, or
Yeah,
it
they
just kinda
requested it.
No,
I never
he
did that.
requested that. That's how you knew.
And then you said,
It was.
I thought about it, and then I was like, he kept asking me, so I was like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna do it. And then I don't like just do it though. He has to ask me because I don't just do it.
because it's not your.
Yeah,
You're not
No
thinking
other
like
man
this is what you would like.
Yeah, so it's like I'm just doing it because you're asking me to. Really.
I mean, the signs would be really just how they move. Honestly, like
Oh, and I did say he would always like how we argued. It was like feminine. It wasn't like how a man would argue with me. So that was another thing. I would say that too, and he would get offended, like you're being a female right now. I would say that a lot, but because it wasn't regular arguments how we argue. It was just like how I was arguing with myself, really.
Or like with your friends, like you're.
It was like that, arguing with a girl, but I didn't realize it until later.
I want you to finish, Keisha, but because like I want to, I guess what it
the
was.
signals really was just how he was, his body movement. It was also like how he reacted, how he talked, like he a little bit, the little female.
Yeah,
like
everybody
that's how he
said
really
that.
was. Like when he was arguing with my brother, I was just looking like, okay, wait,
You was like,
I don't even remember everything, but I guess he was arguing with his hands. Like I was drunk.
It's what he was saying, and it was just like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe not, maybe so, and then like.
I forgot. I
He used
noticed.
to always like when we used to, what was it? We went to the bar. What did he did something. It's just his body language for me that
it was just certain things that you could pick up from.
yeah, how he talked and how he dressed.
Like everybody knew
I
except
was gonna
for.
say the clothes. I always I like how
shirt. It was
right. Like I like men to dress nice, but he's one of like out of all men, he never dressed like how a man should dress. He just never cared. He would just like put on weird stuff. Like I don't know, and I would buy him.
When you
neat
say
clothes.
weird, like what we talking?
I don't know how to explain it. Like he'll wear slippers with some shorts and some. I don't know.
Was it comfortable? Or was it
It was
Like he was like
comfortable.
cozy vibes.
Yeah,
or
it was
like,
always cozy, but it just was always cozy. I don't know how to explain it. It just wasn't how you should be dressing. I don't know if you wanted to look good. So
okay?
I have no idea.
All right.
he dressed like a female.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god!
So,
Like
okay,
a
let me-
female, he's just like a female.
Dressed like a female. He has this
like-
silky shirt on with the tight jeans, and I forgot what shoes he had on that day. It was female. It just gave
It's like dress shoes. I think too. I don't even know why he had
that man gave female undercover.
You know
it
what?
was undercover to me because he kept saying he was straight. Like
Yeah, man. That's
If you gotta keep arguing the point, then maybe something's going on. Like,
no. Yeah, and then at first I just accept him for what he
just
always
was.
said.
I'm
He
comfortable
was.
with my sexuality. That's what he always says. I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
And there's some people that is like that, but he wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't go to y'all point though. If you know what you are, if you like women, because you don't gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? It
it's just kind of
Yeah. So okay, I mean, we can finish.
We love
off here on
everybody.
the- Yeah,
Shout out to
facts.
you.
It's love. Hey, love is love. So
But
we
be
can
true
finish
for
up on the
yourself.
Undercover
Right.
brothers. But I guess what advice would y'all? Obviously, you know, because you dealt with it. What advice, I guess, would you give women out there? I guess for what to look for, and I guess not to make the same mistake if it was a mistake to you. But
Well, it wasn't a mistake. It's
Okay.
just, I think.
it was an experience.
Well, I don't know what advice, because I was just, I don't know. If you like somebody, you're not going to really see it.
You felt like your time was wasted
Oh, yeah.
Because-
Because of that. Though.
because it was a lie.
Okay.
It was not because of that. Why my time was wasted. It was for other reasons.
Other reasons, but
But I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to judge somebody for their sexuality. But it's just not cool to not let somebody know.
No.
So they
Yeah.
can make that decision right away.
yeah, they got to ride with that. Yeah.
Because I like straight men. I don't like no other type of men.
Yeah.
Maybe I just, like I said, I didn't see it because he wouldn't always act like that. You know? So it's just kind of crazy.
Okay. Okay. Keisha,
Don't ask me. I ain't there with so I don't know. For me, I just say be honest. You know, like honesty is key. So
It is key, yeah.
Yeah. You have to let
you never
anybody
know. A female might like that. You
But
never
you have to
know.
find that
that
female
like
that
that.
like
But-
that does like that, yeah.
I
But you
just
weren't.
didn't
That
know.
wasn't true, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I date a trans
man?
woman. Wait, what?
That means
Trans
it was a
woman.
dude.
Trans
A
woman,
trans.
yeah. Someone that transitioned from
To a dude from
male
woman.
to a woman.
Yeah, I'll date one because I like women too. So it's like, but I'll
God
like
bless
one.
them,
You know, they have what they need. Yeah.
There you go. I like that for you. I ain't gonna lie. So let me ask you this: we gonna do one more topic. And
Y'all
then
can go
we'll-
shopping. Y'all
we'll
can go
go
shopping
into
together.
current
You know.
events. We'll do current events. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to do the Jada thing again, but we gotta talk about Jada again.
Oh my God.
And we'll end off with that.
We
Nothing
don't-
with the Jada stuff, actually. I'm
Yeah.
confused.
Nothing
We
that.
can talk about Blueface too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Blueface
my
and Krishan, I know that, but I don't know no Jada.
Everything I know about them was against my will.
I'm
So
gonna
shout out
realize
to
the Jada
T Baby, shout out to Double D, shout out to Jay for
There you go.
ruining my life with.
I'm telling you, I want to
I
talk
just
about
want to understand where they think is the what you want to say. I don't know how you want to say it, but the people around them, like in that industry, think it's okay to allow the stuff to go on this far. Where
Because it makes money and it gets views.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't matter. Back in the day,
It gets
you
views.
couldn't. You,
I got you.
It was people going behind bars, locked up. You know,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous now. Like
It's a control situation. They're like, yeah, more.
They
Because it's
want
getting
to
more drama
promote
and views.
toxic relationships.
Yeah, they
and
love
stuff
it.
like
and they
that.
messing up our
I
generation.
don't get it.
Generation,
And it's only in the black community. It's nowhere else.
Yeah.
Not true.
Where are they promoting bad relationships?
Not
in the white
true.
community?
First of all, white people watch that too.
But I'm saying promoting
But-
it in their.
But then they give a negative eye on us too.
But-
Yeah,
Do
they're
you
thinking
watch-
about us in a bad way now.
But do
'cause
you
that.
watch other shows to know that?
I watch
Because
a lot of.
moms, they had some crazy stuff on there. And them
Hey,
was
real
white
world
folks.
used to crack.
And, yeah, it was some shows, some you know, it ain't about
I
the
didn't
race
watch
for
that,
me with that. It's just like
I think we get a negative. There's multiple ones. I think we get a little bit more negative one because
I believe so.
there's the Real Housewives, which is they got different ones of it too. But then what was that one? It was like the Real Side Chicks.
The real side chicks. are
And
sharp.
With side chicks.
There was a
It's on
Side
Tubi.
Chicks one.
Yeah, Blue Eye Podcast on all streaming
On
platforms.
our streaming platforms,
First off,
baby.
Tubi went too far hard, but they been went too far.
Hey, shout out to Tubi, Electric Edition on Tubi now streaming.
On Tubi.
I'll send you a link out this. But okay, so I do want to
Send you the link.
Yeah, because I watch it. I love that show.
There's some good stuff on Tubi. A lot of it gets bad,
couple.
but
Yeah.
there's some actual directors and producers in there that are putting in work with what they got. So shout out to them. But yeah, Tubi does. Yeah, there's some wild stuff on there too.
I do want to ask y'all about the Jada thing because me and Keisha, we was talking about that on the way here. Kind of like basically, so you know, Jada has some entanglements out here. You know what I'm saying? And she been doing her thing, and she been on this book tour currently talking about her and Will getting separated, and then her situation with Tupac that he proposed to her. I'll start with you, DeVille, I guess. What are your thoughts? Your continued thoughts on Jada and the Capers?
I don't think it's ever changed. I think obviously she's just being more talking with it now because she's promoting her book. I think the part about me that's most confusing was one, and I don't want to have anybody negative comment on it, but she still holds the name Smith at the end.
Yeah.
So she kept that name, Jada Pinkett Smith. But why were you confused when he said, keep my wife's name out of your mouth, when he said wife? That's what she said, like, in the interview. Like, she was like, I was kind of confused because we've been separated since 2016. And I was like, so why does it upset you that he said wife when you guys still have a commitment towards each other, whether you may be separated, but you guys still came together to, you know, create a strong household for your children and stuff. Like, he still loves you. Like, he's still, like, you're separated, but you're not divorced. Like, you guys are still technically, like, married. Like, she says, we haven't claimed each other as husband and wife. Like, but even if he did slip up and wasn't supposed to say it or anything like that, like, that's still my wife. And I have some level of love for her that I will slap the piss out of somebody for disrespecting the person that I'm sitting next to. Why are you sitting next to him if you separated and you have all these feelings of, it feels weird?
You shouldn't have gave him that face when he said what he said, because he wouldn't have got up and did what he did.
Listen, Will Smith won that night because he got the invitation to go there, and he still said, if you my +1, are you gonna go? And she said, yeah, she sat next to him.
You know what?
This is the part that's infuriating me, bro. Like,
I want Keisha's thoughts on this. Yeah, no, that's like,
I agree with him. I'm on the same page. I mean, as a marriage, and you know, I take that whole thing serious.
No, I'm with you.
Even if y'all break up and did not get divorced, y'all still married. No, y'all still won, no matter what. So she just wrong. Period. Yeah. That's just out. I told you, she out. She out. She all the way out. But
I ain't gonna lie. You know what it is, and we were, like I was saying, we was talking about this before we got here. I was saying that, you know, all the stuff with her and Tupac and everything like that. It's just one of those things. Like me and Keisha were talking about it. Like, we were asking, like, how would you feel being a new man coming into a situation like that? Like, obviously, her and Tupac weren't together,
and they said they weren't even compatible either.
Right? Yeah, I watched their podcast she did with Jay Shetty, and she was talking about, we didn't have no physical connection.
Yeah, but it was like my soulmate and everything like that.
Yeah, but when you put stuff out there like that, like, imagine, this is a random example, but imagine being like Lauren London's new man after Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? You're going to always see pictures of this man.
And people always be like, who you think you is? You ain't Nip.
Yeah,
like,
they're going to throw in your face this picture of this man all in your house. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to know.
Or family going to bring up his name on accident.
Exactly.
And you're going to feel something. Like, the man I honestly see it, you know, in my situation, like, the man gonna feel some way, especially somebody call them.
They're gonna be the little insecure.
They're gonna be like,
I'm sick of that shit. But I'm saying, but look, imagine.
But who was Smith's first baby dad?
Imagine, yo.
It's Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Not first, but I don't know if he has any other kids. But like the same could be said about Nip's past ladies, like this baby mom too. They're not in the limelight, but I mean, like, don't nobody say that to Lil Wayne.
So for instance, what he's saying is, if another man come and get with her, and then they bring,
he's gonna be in that limelight.
You know,
and I think she's gonna get flack too, which she shouldn't. People are gonna bring it up.
Move on at some point.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you don't have to ever forget. You can always have love for him, but like at the end of the day, life does go on. As much as it's terrible to say.
Sometimes, in order to move forward, you have to move on.
You have to.
So that's just how it is.
And she can always love him, but like, it's gonna happen. Even if she says she's gonna be single forever, if she goes out with somebody, you know, there should be no flack towards that.
And her I don't think she's gonna end up like it won't make sense.
I don't think so. But if she were, I don't think she deserves any negative.
Yeah. She don't.
No, she doesn't.
No, for sure. I don't see it, because you gonna always. I don't know. They was married too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and his death was unexpected. You know what I'm saying? They were supposed to still be together. So,
but you gotta think about it. It's other people that been in that same situation.
Yes, it happened.
Yeah. They probably moved like 10 years later. They was like, you know what, I got it. Yeah. You know.
I think it's the same thing with like Kobe wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine she got the mansion. Like, oh, you living in Kobe house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's you see what I'm crazy.
Saying? You feel me? Like, bro, it ain't gonna never. Vanessa Bryant, God bless her, but it ain't gonna never be the same. They're gonna be like, wait, you got this man living in Kobe house.
The fans are always gonna talk.
You feel me?
Were Lauren London and Nipsey Hussle actually married? I don't know. I don't know.
Engaged, I thought.
Okay. I didn't know they was married.
Because I mean, for a while, like, they were off and on. Okay. Nip kept getting tired of her. And she was persistent. She's like, this is my man. I knew they were together, never tight and stuff like that. Yeah.
I've been like that too, a little crazy.
But she was like, this is my husband. And then, like, eventually he kind of came forward, because they broke up a few times too, from what I seen. Yeah. And then, like, he like cut her off, and then, like, they got back together and stuff. It was kind of a little rocky at first.
Yeah. And you go through stuff in relationships.
That's a fact.
But yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They go through stuff in relationships, and they, you know, that bond grew stronger and they were together and everything was cool. And then obviously that tragedy happened, but I just don't know if they were actually married or not. It was just a question out of curiosity.
No, I got you. Yeah,
I can't confirm it. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna end with you on Will and Jada, then we can move on. But do you have any strong opinions on their situation?
Not really, because I still don't know that.
No, the whole
much.
thing?
I'm still listening to what you guys are saying, but I really don't know what's going on.
It's just annoying.
'Cause I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I just keep seeing the memes. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, the memes is
That's
crazy.
all.
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the memes.
I mean, pretty much everything that Jada is saying, like Will said before too, like he's already confirmed like years ago that they were separated at one point. But like he said it and left it be. And when Jada continuously keeps bringing it up, and like she gets like a certain little bit more hate because everybody blames Will Smith. Like that's just kind of what comes with the
dogging
territory.
him. That's what I'm confused.
But then like the
by.
Tupac thing comes up where she's like, oh my God.
Everybody already makes fun of Will being a bad rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He's got the acting, but this is what I was saying. We can move on. I think with the Will and Jada thing, I feel like she really just trying to sell this book. You know what I'm saying?
Probably.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? She's trying to put some extras on it. It probably ain't even that bad, but it's like, look, we already had this situation. I was entangled with August, you know what I'm saying? That month just passed. But she out here doing what she got to do to sell this book. And when I watched her, the interview she did with Jay Shetty, she was mentioning how, Will pursued his dreams. She played the background, took care of the kids while he was out being a famous movie star. You know what I'm saying? So, and to me, it was like, I sacrificed all this, so I'm doing this so that I can have this,
But he didn't dog her when he was doing it.
No,
he
but
was
sure,
taking
yeah.
care of
Yeah,
the
he didn't
family.
make
What
anybody
she's doing
secondary.
is crazy. It's weird.
When I-
So that kind of go into what I brought up in the
Yeah,
car.
it's like, yep,
So,
yep.
When you're in a marriage, some things is just not going to be always be perfect
Yeah,
or
exactly.
balance out.
gonna be
So
rocky.
if you guys have an agreement that, for instance, they probably had an agreement that she can go out and sleep with or do whatever she wanted to do.
They probably had an open
Right,
relationship.
marriage, right?
He's
It's
talking about
called
that.
open marriage. That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
But they're
so-
already confirming like at that time they were separated too. So then it's just rocky right there. So like what was it before
Because
that?
I was going to say, like, for me, I feel like when you become married, you do have to figure things out to make it work. Sometimes an open marriage may be the case.
If
for
it's
the
in the
time being.
conversation.
Open relationships for that moment. I don't think it should always be that for a long time. But I mean, you
They
can't
both
always
millionaires.
fulfill somebody's happiness.
Yeah.
Even if you're trying hard, you just can't. Sometimes money can't buy everything, or
That's a fact.
And she got all the money too. She
yeah.
was
But I'm
killing it.
saying, though, but she wanted somebody there with her.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's just we sit here talking about 2 millionaires is wild.
yeah.
That's all the time, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna finish it off, but we're gonna do one more topic because I think we were talking about like open relationships and stuff like that. Yeah,
I
sure.
have to use the bathroom so bad. I'll bet you like, hold it.
No, it's okay. We can wrap it up just off that.
Okay.
All right, so we'll just do shout outs to Bill. I'll do your shout outs. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't even had no shout outs. I ain't even think of nothing.
No, it's okay. I ain't got no rules.
Shout out to all my friends. Y'all know who y'all are.
Anything
yeah.
coming up for movies?
I filmed something a couple weeks ago. So actually, shout out to shout out to Steven. Shout out to Gaio. We made a cool project. Coming soon. I forgot the name of it right now, but I'm a comment on it later.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. Got a couple fight scenes into it and everything like that. That's in post production right now in the editing stages. Shout out to that. And I don't know. Shout out to my agent for hooking me up with something pretty cool. So hopefully that comes up also. So that's all I got.
All right. I'm gonna let you get your shout outs, then we'll let you go.
Okay.
Just your Instagram, whatever you got.
I don't really have a shout out, but
Okay.
shout out to my cats.
Shout out to your cat.
Hey, shout out to the kitties. Yeah.
No.
What are their names?
So I have a girl cat, Autumn, and then my boy cat. I just decided to name him Thor.
Thor.
Like he's like fluffy too, so I want to say fluffy, but he don't listen to none of the names, so he's whatever right now. But my Facebook is my name. It's just Octavia Smith. My Instagram too, and my TikTok is at chocolate mommy. Yeah.
Follow her, y'all.
There you go.
Yeah, follow me.
All right. Well, you can go ahead. We're gonna just wrap it up
Okay,
anyway,
cool.
so it's all good. Dark skin Keisha, please.
All right. So I want to say shout out to my family because they support me. Also, Panaj Jones and Chanel. Them are some great people. If you want to start modeling, they can help you out really good. But yeah. And thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I feel like, we got a lot accomplished. There was a lot of stuff we, debated on a lot of things, but it was a lot there.
Nice, healthy debate. It was a lot of give and take.
Let me go through it one more time.
Yeah,
Facts, so,
it was nice.
Because I don't got no real shout outs. So we said women dress better, men drive better, women are better at giving gifts, planning events, better with money. We was split on that one. Men lie more, women are more sneaky. We said women get more jealous, and then men are more internally jealous. Men are more selfish, and for arguing, it was kind of up in the air too.
That just went. That took a left, right, and a U-turn.
I don't got nothing else to add on, man. Bluehill podcast on all streaming platforms, man. We locked in like R. Kelly. We'll catch y'all next time.